Okay, in this next section we're going to look at medical visits, cream recording and sleep checking. So medical visits, this is a record of any medical visit that has happened in the home or has happened outside of the home. And that could include a dentist, a GP, nurse, etc. To record a medical visit, you go to Record Care Plan Information and you select the medical visit option. All of your residents will be listed. Select a resident that you want to record a medical visit for. And here you can record a number of bits of information. You can record the date and time that the visit happened, the visit type, so that's where you can identify whether it was a GP, a nurse, etc. The visit location, was it in or out of the home? The visitor name and the location. If the resident has a health issue and this visit was specifically regarding that health issue, you can associate it via this drop-down box here. If the medical visit is important in nature, then you can red flag it so that it will appear on the handover notes for a longer period of time for staff to see. In these two boxes, you record the reason for the visit, why has the GP come to the home, and in this box here will be any resultant action that's come out of that. You would obviously write a lot more than this in your medical visit. The more information you can record, the better. Okay, at this stage you can save the medical visit. Now that information has gone onto the resident's care plan, into the medical visits area, but it's also created a separate copy onto the resident care plan notes, which will form part of the handover for that resident so all staff can read. Okay, the next area we're going to look at is cream recording. So earlier on we discussed how you can set up medication creams if you're a clinical lead. When you've done that, you can actually record that a cream has been administered or assisted to administer for a resident. You can do that by clicking on the Record Care Plan Information and clicking where it says Creams. Here you'll get a list of all the residents and all the creams that are currently applied to them. If we scroll down our list to our gentleman Fred Jones, you can see he has had a Sudocrem cream. If we click the little eye icon, that'll tell us how that cream should be applied and where on the body it should be applied. If we want to mark that that cream has been applied, we can select that option, and at the bottom here we need to enter a comment. And these comments can be added to by your administrators. So we can select in this instance that the cream was applied correctly, and then we can save changes, and that record now has disappeared from our list. Okay, the final area we're going to look at on this particular section is sleep recording. And again, we're going to click on the Record Care Plan Information option, and we're going to click Sleep Information. And here we have all the residents that we're currently monitoring for sleep. And all we do is we select the resident or residents. We can do more than one at a time. We can build the comment as before. We can say resident was asleep. No action required. And that will add a note here. You can actually edit that note by clicking on the edit button, and you can add additional text if you want to. If you want to click on the View Care Review and see what the comments are for a particular person regarding sleep, you can do. When you're happy, you can hit Save Changes, and that record has been saved.